Hi, this is Hilton here from Dentalsnap. Thank you very much for your business. Thanks for purchasing the wireless or the wired cameras. I hope you get a lot of use out of it. I'm just going to run through with you the basic installation procedure and also what other little applications I'm providing you via a download link in an email that I'm going to send to you. So to start off with, let's take the cabled or the wired camera first of all. You'll see that when you plug it into your USB port, now it needs to be a USB 2 port, and typically these are standard on all the latest computers. But what it would do is if you look at the bottom right hand corner where all your little icons are on your screen, you'll see it come up saying new device found, searching for hardware driver. And then it would install itself, and after a little while it would pop up with a balloon and say device ready to use. When it comes to the wireless camera, it may not do that, although on Windows 7 it may do that. But what you need to do is plug the little transceiver, that's the little thing with a USB plug on the one side and the little antenna on the other, plug that in. And then what you'd need to do is run this Dentalsnap wireless driver. You'll see that you have it on a little CD that you received as well. So just double click that and go through all the menus until it says USB video RF device ready to use, which means that your USB connection is there. Now the other thing to remember with a wireless camera is that once you've got it installed, you still need to pair the two, which really means you've got to get the signals to find each other, and so that the camera can speak to the transceiver that you plugged in. The way to do that would be to click, to first of all switch the camera on. So there's a little switch on the left hand side, so switch it on, and then click the freeze button. You'll see, first of all click the back button so the lights come on. Then what you'd need to do is click the freeze button on the camera, the front button, and at the same time depress the little button on the transceiver that is plugged into a USB port on your computer. So just press both these buttons at the same time and then release them, and you'll see the little lights flash, and this means that they're actually looking for each other, and eventually they'll make contact. Also, the other thing to remember with a wireless camera is that it actually is a line of sight wireless. So you can have your computer in a cabinet, but ideally it should be line of sight so that you don't enclose the little antenna so that it is not able to actually have a line of sight connection to your little camera. So there shouldn't be any metal in between. This would screen the wireless signal from going. Anyway, I'm going to start off. The first thing we provide you is with a little database software package that is ideal for using with both the wired and the wireless cameras. It's called the Dentalsnap database.exe. So what I'm going to do is just close that and show you what it looks like more or less. And when you click on it, it comes up with that screen. And click on it again, and it comes up with this little screen. And now you can click search to find which records exist already, or you can click add. And now what you've got to do, if you want to add a patient to this, just put in, say for example, his medical care number 3456. We can just put in his name, William Smith, his ID card, let's call it 4567, and his phone number 6789, and add. And you'll see he's now been added to the database. So to actually access the records of that particular patient, just double click on his name, and you'll see that it comes up with this screen here. And so the first thing you want to do is actually go and select the actual camera. If you click on image source here, you'll see it'll come up with a little menu of all the different kinds of imaging devices you've got on your computer. Now this one here is the USB 2800 video, which is the wired camera, and this one here is the wireless camera. I've got a couple of others as well. I'm just going to choose the wired camera for now. Click select and then click the capture button, and it brings up this interface here, which is the one that gives you the live view of whatever it is that you're looking for. So I'm just going to switch it on for now, and you can see I'll just run it in my mouth just so you can see it working. Now you can also change the output size here, and what's also important is that you can change the settings. So sometimes there's a bit too much glare, so what you do is you bring up this box by clicking settings, and actually I'm going to try and run the two of them together so you can see the effect of it. So you can drop brightness down a bit. So every computer is different, so you need to do color calibration for your particular computer. You can increase saturation. I'm just going to go to default again. So remember to go and set your color settings and calibration settings by just clicking on the setting button. Now to actually capture an image, you can either use the actual snapshot button on the camera itself. That's the front button. So if you just click on it, it will instantly capture the image. Some dentists prefer that the assistants click on this capture button here to prevent camera shake. And so just click on that, and that instantly captures the image. So you'll see you've got the images captured there now. Now there's many things you can do. Like if we click on the select, it means we can select images, so we can select both, and we can click image compare, and you'll see that brings up a little image comparison interface where you can compare images over time, etc. Just going to cancel that. You can also delete images, of course, just by clicking delete. You can save images. So if you click save, it asks you where you want to save it to, and you can save it as a JPEG image file to any spot on your computer. Okay, we've done the compare. You can print images. So if you click print, it brings up a little print driver for you. And if you click exit, it brings you back to the database interface. So you can actually go to any particular patient that you want, click on it. Those are just little images done with the skin cancer camera. I'm just going to go exit, and let's go to William Smith that we did earlier, and you'll see here his images. So this is a very convenient little database package for running both the wired and the wireless cameras in. I'm just going to close that now. You'll also see on the download folder I'm going to provide you in the email that we have another application here called Debut Image Capture. This is very similar. If you need any help on that, it's got a huge help file built in, and this also allows it to capture images. What's instructive there is that it allows you to capture images outside of the database program, but if you read in the help file how you can rename the images, so if you get any problem with that, just give me a call. You also have the MyCam image capture application here. Now that's also a very simple little interface, and if you open it, all you do is run the little mycam.exe file. So the software doesn't install, you just need to actually run the MyCam file, and you can just create a shortcut to your desktop. Right click on it and go to send to desktop as a shortcut. So if you don't want to use the database package, you can use the MyCam interface, which is also very convenient. And that is pretty much it. For the most though, you want to actually install the camera in your patient management software. Now this camera would be available as a USB device in pretty much 95% of all patient management software packages, but some of the suppliers actually want to keep it proprietary, so they would need to actually install a imaging module for you. You may have to pay a little bit extra for it, and they'd also want to maybe install it for you in your software. So if you need any help with that, just give me a call, and I can link up via the internet and assist you to get the camera working inside your database software. Yeah, for any queries, just give me a shout. And thanks again for your business. This is Hilton Older. Bye.